So I want to concentrate on what this bill does. It changes one word. It makes it where the school boards have to adopt a policy, but it provides no guidance for what that policy is. It could limit it to only during lunchtime, only during recess. It could limit it to just one day a year for release. There's no guidance from the state on what the policy is. That's the discretion left up to the school board. The districts must come up with a policy. We do not tell them what that policy has to be. They can allow for one day of release time for religious instruction per year, or per week, or per month. They can guide when it has to happen throughout the day. Schools can come up with a myriad of policies. They could say that a particular entire class is not allowed to participate in this release time if their scores are below a certain level. Eventually, as a colleague said, school districts are going to try to figure out a workaround. I heard one of my colleagues say, try us. I won't use bad language on the floor, but I'll put it in letters, FAFO. If we need to step up again, we will. If we want to make it mandatory to have a specific policy, we will. We're trying to give local school districts the option to decide how best to fit it in their school day and make it fit for that school district. But we are not going to stand here and try to infringe on our parents' right to raise their children inside the home and inside the classroom. The fact we even had to introduce the underlying bill or this amendment to protect the constitutional rights of parents to raise their children as they see fit is absurd.
Chair, Representative, that's correct. In 1952, the Supreme Court said you can have these. They're perfectly constitutional. You can have these. You don't have to have them. There's not necessarily a constitutional right to have the program, but it is very constitutional for school districts to offer these programs.
Were you aware that you gave false testimony?